For step 2, what I'd like for you to do is look at the painting that you have chosen and decide what it is that catches your attention first. What's the very first thing that you look at? For me, in this painting, I look at the man with the wheat in the foreground first because he's the biggest person in the image and he's the closest thing to me. But now each person may have a different opinion, so there may be more than one right answer to that question because this is really going to depend on what visually attracts your eye first. So there's not necessarily only one right answer. But once I've decided what I look at first, I'm then going to let my eyes wander through the painting and take in all of the objects and all of the things happening. And I want to pay particular attention to the path that my eyes move throughout the painting. In this particular painting, I look at this man, and then I travel to this little boy, and then I travel up to this man, and then I continue and travel up to this tree, and I move around. I look at the mountains and the trees in the background. I move down, and I move across to this man, and then I move back to this man in the foreground. Those are the main things that I look at when I view this painting, and you'll get to decide what you look at when you look at your painting. But for the most part, things are going to travel in a logical order. You're going to have a starting point, you're going to find the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and however many interesting things there are along the way in your particular painting. Once you've decided what those important elements or those important things are in your painting, you're going to create a circle to highlight each one of those. So using the shape tool, I'm going to go to a circle, and I'm going to circle my man in the foreground first, since he is the first thing that I look at. Now, I'd like for you to take your circle, make the fill color transparent, change the color to red, and make the border weight a 4. That's just going to make it really bold and really visible. And now I'm going to take that same circle and copy and paste it to be able to circle each of the things that I look at in the painting. So to copy and paste, there's a great shortcut if you aren't familiar with it. You can hit Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste, and that will give you another circle. So I will move that second circle and adjust the size until it fits my second important thing in the painting, the little boy. And I will continue to copy and paste and make one for each object that I need to highlight in this painting, each important element. And now that I have those all circled, you can see how it creates this nice pathway for me to move around that composition in a circular path. A lot of times artists create circular movement in their artwork because it helps you, the viewer, look at their artwork for longer and appreciate it more. So that is step 2.